Hi scientists, welcome back weather scientists. So last time we met, we had looked at our model, right? And we had our two lights, actually one light, and it was shining on a surface. And we measured the temperature of that surface. And then we had another surface with no light shining on it. And we discovered that the surface that had the light shining on it was a lot warmer than the one that didn't have the light shining on it. So today we're going to test it out for ourselves. Now that we see what happened with the model, now we're going to go outside. It's a beautiful sunny day where I live right now, and we're going to go test it out. So last night I went outside and I used my thermometer to measure the surface temperature, and it was very cold. It was between that blue and that purple. Okay, so it was cold to very cold. Now today is a sunny day. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna make a prediction. So here we are outside now, beautiful sunny day, and I have my thermometer. So let's make a prediction. What do you think, what is the surface temperature going to be outside today? You think it's going to be cool, warm, hot, very hot? Or will it stay cold and very cold? The sun is shining. Ooh. All right, let's put down our thermometer. The thermometer's been sitting here for a little while, and it looks like it's right at warm. That 24 is lit up pretty well. So it looks like what we saw inside with our model is consistent with what we're seeing outside with the thermometer. At night when I measured it, it was cold to very cold. Now, the sun has been shining on the surface of the earth and it's warmed up. Here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering, what about shade versus sun? And if you have thermometers at home, please feel free to try these experiments on your own. I know that everybody has a thermometer. It might be a little bit hard to do, especially a surface thermometer. So let's think about that, shade versus sun. Let's look at some pictures and make some predictions. So here we have a picture, and you can see that on this street, half of the street is in the shade and half of the street is in the sun. Which half of the street do you think the surface would be warmer? Make a prediction. Touch it with your finger. So using our prior knowledge about what we know, what we learned from our model investigation, and what we learned about outside just now, looking at the temperature, let's think about sun versus shade. I went ahead and I circled my prediction. Is my prediction the same as your prediction? Do you think it'll be warmer in the sun? Or do you think it'll be warmer? Do you think the surface will be warmer that's in the sun, or will the surface be warmer that's in the shade? What do you think? I went ahead and circled my prediction. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go outside with my thermometer, and I'm going to see, is it warmer in the shade, or is the surface warmer where the sun is shining on it? Here I am on my driveway. It's a beautiful day, and look at this. I have one part of my driveway in the shade and one part of my driveway in the sun. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put down the thermometer in the shade, if it won't blow away, and the thermometer in the sun. Let's see what happens. What do you think is going to happen? So right away I'm looking at the thermometer. Oh goodness. The surface temperature is pretty hot or very hot in the sunny part, and the temperature over here is staying in the cool and the warm in the shade. And look at that, they're side by side. So we're back in from outside, and as we saw, I'm going to go ahead as a scientist now and record my observations. The surface that was in the sun was very hot. So I'm going to go ahead and color that in, very hot. And then the surface in the shade was at warm. So my prediction was correct, wasn't it? I thought the surface in the sun would be warmer because I'm learning our new key concept. So here's our new key concept that we can take away from these investigations, that when light shines on a surface, the surface gets warmer. So now we're going to take what we've learned about our new key concept, take our little investigations that we've been doing, and think about Carver and Woodland Elementary and apply it to the problem that we're thinking about. We're going to do that in our next lesson. So I'll see you then.